What's poppin', air gunners? I'm Denny, the Flat Broke Air Gunner, and this is the Flat Broke Air Gunner Show. And if you're interested in target testing Tuesdays starting back up, stick around. Mr. Zombie Man from Atflbox says it's coming up next. All right, welcome back, Air Gunners. Like I said, we got Mr. Zombie and we got Mr. Groundhog or Gopher or however you want to think of it. They're both resetting, so you don't have to pull a string or anything. All you got to do is hit the top gong through the hole, and then it drops down, and then you hit the bottom gong, and it kicks it back up. These are really nicely made. They're very thick gauged metal. ATFL has been working with me for about a year and a half now. They've sent out some really cool stuff. Some stuff was airsoft stuff and not air gun, and it didn't hold up very well, but they were very, they worked with me very well and took care of my needs and said, you know, that try this target instead of that target. And they've beefed up some of their products and they've started carrying stuff that's expressly made just for air guns. And they have some really, really neat stuff. You can find their store on eBay and on Amazon. They have really, really nice quality products. I've already kind of given you the look of it, so you get the basic feel of it. We're going to do a close-up back and forth over them after I shoot them. No one wants to look at a brand new target except to just see what the target is and what's going on. What you want to see is how they can take abuse, and that's what we're here to do on Target Testing Tuesday. And shoot a whole bunch while we're doing it. So stick around. At the very end, we're going to have some shots just so you can see it in action, but it's going to be already beat up. So it's not going to be brand new shots. I'm filming this all on my own, so in order for me to get any type of shots, I have to have a camera person here, and I'm just tired of doing that. I'm trying to change the channel up. I'm trying to make everything fresh. I just got done with a month of a vacation. Christmas was very rough. It took a lot out of me. The finances of shipping air guns to people really tapped out my account. So if you're looking for some merch, stay tuned to the end of the video. There's going to be information there on how to pick up some merch. We have some very limited sizes shirts left, and those got to go before I can get anything else in or help any new shooters that can't make it here to the FBA headquarters. So anyways, here we go. We're going to start out with we're going to start out with the Groundhog, and then we're going to move up to Mr. Zombie, just because, I mean, if you know anything about zombies or zombie movies, zombie games, you wouldn't shoot it in the chest, you know, because that's not going to do anything. You do a headshot. But I just love the fact that they thought enough of the zombie genre and just nonconformist air gunning. You're never supposed to point an air gun at a person, and that's the law. That is bottom line all the time, not to be messed around with or played with. But this is a different thing, you know, because this is just a zombie is a fictional character, and we're going to get to that here in a moment. Always wear your shooting glasses when you're shooting. And here comes you know, some flybys of the table. We'll do some different angles and stuff and let you check it out. And then I'm going to spend the afternoon beating them up, and then we'll be back to talk about them here in a minute. So stick around. Some abuse is coming up next.
A few moments later. A few moments later.
All right, there you go, air gunners. There's some damage done to the targets. We went through 1 CO2 for each one of the targets, and they held up great. So Atflbox, 2 thumbs up. You did an awesome job on these targets. They are very reactive. They work perfectly. I actually leaned it back a little and leaned it forward to see if you like stuck it in the dirt at a bad angle, would the target still function properly. It still worked great. We were using the Beeman QB78S in 177. It's a 22. We're just doing preliminary testing right now. There's going to be more testing with different calibers later. But as far as this goes, it tore the paint off, as you can see. But when you flip it around and you look at the back, you can see the reflection of the light above. There's not one dimple in either of the gongs or in the back of the zombie target, and you can see there's 2 shots clearly right in the middle of his face, and there's not a dimple on the back. So they're doing a great job at stepping their sheet metal quality up to where it can handle airgun stuff. So way to go, Atflbox. Thank you so much for these targets. I'm going to have a blast shooting them. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what you come out with next. If you could, hook the flat broke air gunner up with the bottle target you have that rocks back and forth, and then when you shoot through the hole, there's a little spinner. Beef up that spinner. That's like my favorite target you guys have. I love it 100%. I beat mine up so bad that it's crippled. It's not working right, but I still love it, and I would love to get something that could handle, like a 22 cal air gun or maybe a 25 cal. So look into that. I would really appreciate it, and I would definitely give it a positive review on the channel. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Not only does your viewership, but your friendship truly means a lot to me. Always be a straight shooter. Always wear your shooting glasses when you're shooting. Stick around to the very end of the video, because we're going to have some screenshots of the Atflbox store on Amazon. So you want to get that. And also, please, there's going to be something at the end of the video about merch. I have very limited merch left, clothing-wise, but we have decal packs, leather patches, PVC patches. We're getting ready, beanie hats. We're getting ready to have baseball hats, all kinds of stuff. If you don't get the merch and you don't help me do this, I can't help out new shooters get into the sport. Everything I do requires help from you guys. So think about it, and you'll see the thing at the end of the video. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Not only does your viewership, but your friendship truly means a lot to me. Always be a straight shooter. Always wear your shooting glasses when you're shooting. Take care of yourselves out there. I'll see you on the next video. God bless. You want merch? We've got merch, all kinds of merch. We got rat thing shirts, we got squirrel shirts, we got rat shirts, we got a stash of retro FBA straight lettering shirts, we've got decals, we've got beer koozies. If you don't get the merch, I can't help the kids. Don't let that weigh on your conscience, people. Get a hold of me at lordoftheink@yahoo.com. Lordoftheink@yahoo.com. That's lordoftheink@yahoo.com to pick up your merch, and I'll be glad to help you out so we can help out a kid. Thanks.